there are two documents that you might have test questions on. One is called the Buyer's Guide, and the other is called the Policy Summary. Now, the Buyer's Guide is usually generic information. It's used as an educational tool to give to the customer. Kind of explains insurance in general, and then it gets into some of the basics of the various types of insurance that they might be interested in buying. Sometimes it'll even contain cost comparisons of the different products across different companies and things like this. Again, it's an educational piece for you to share with your client. The other item, called the Policy Summary, this is a situation where the document has several names. It's called a Policy Summary. Sometimes it's called an illustration. Sometimes it's called a hypo or a hypothetical. It all means the same thing. It's basically the selling tool that you create that based on what ifs. If you're this age, this gender, and you're asking for this much death benefit, and if we run you as a standard risk, this is what it could look like. And that's what you sell from. Because you're really selling something that is intangible. They can't feel or touch or smell what an insurance policy does. And sometimes it's a very hard concept for people to understand. But when you provide a policy summary or illustration, it helps give them something visual to understand based on all these different parameters, this is how it could look. It's to help prepare them and help them better understand. It's always going to have your name and address. It's going to have the insurance company's name. It's going to show the premium. It's going to show all the riders, every bell and whistle, every detail about that particular product as you created that illustration for the customer is all there. It is your selling tool. And in fact, when you send the application in to the home office, you actually send a copy of that summary or illustration along with that completed application so that your home office knows exactly what product with what features you sold.